Hello everyone, my name is Adam Twilight, this is Hex Mania, and welcome back to Danganronpa. So, we're investing in the chem lab. We just analyzed the shelves. Take a look. Okay. It's time to return to the rec room, to the scene of the crime. Especially if the game is indicating to me that it's time to go. It's interesting that it's all red around here right now. Okay. Okay. So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? Tell Kyoko what Toko and Hiro told me. I see, so along with Byaka, they're both claiming that they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying. Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf in the magazines, and Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time. Well. Okay. Just staring off in space isn't going to help me figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but don't you think you need to actually examine the body? There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it. That's totally normal. Then how can you... I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind. More importantly, look here. Her shoes. You see that yellow powder in her instep? Yeah, it really stands out. That powder is clue number 1. Oh, she definitely treaded through that powder. Next to the wound to her head, look carefully. Actually, even telling you that is incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain. It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow. Instead, 2 blows to the head. 2 blows. Interesting, wouldn't you say? There's one more interesting thing. Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace on blood on either one. So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. I know that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Bloodstain. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident? If something catches your eye, it's important to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... One of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. It said Toko. Could this be? A dying message? Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this? It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message. But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. That's already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... That's Toko, right? Yeah, looks like it. Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled, she's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use that to corner the killer. I see why you'd think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, that just makes me more suspicious. And it couldn't have been Sakura who wrote that, because her hands are clean. And then the bottles. New clue. Something new. So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay attention, careful attention, and you're sure to find it. Correlation. Well, they're chess pieces. Hey, Kyoko, can you just tell me what it is? I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's just not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer! I do trust you to a degree, otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree. Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment? Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with this crime scene like that? I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Bach is not here anyway, so... Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken model pieces. And just as I finished up... Sorry to keep you waiting. Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing? I got a scale from the chem lab. Work might use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Oh, I get it. She's trying to see if there's, like, pieces from a different bottle, too. Because the poison bottle that was in the chem lab that broke is the same color as the Monokuma bottles. So, why do you want to do that? That's the point of experiment. It'll make sense when we're done. First, let's compare the weight of the two normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced. Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. Monokuma figures inside are basically the same. Nothing else can really affect the weight. So here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now what might we expect to see? Well, the normal session would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. Do my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could miss some here and there. Okay then, let's give it a try. It's heavier! Huh? The broken pieces are heavier. How is that possible? Yeah, pieces from the... I got it too, I realized it too, Kyoko. We're on the same train here, same thought, same brain. Just as I thought. What? The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together, and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? That's all I knew. Ooh, okay. Okay. So got all the evidence. Now it's trial time, baby. Which means I'm gonna look up the tutorial so I don't lose. Because otherwise...
You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Sorry, I'm looking up the...
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Okay, there we go. I just need to look through this. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen. Will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Okay. New... Trial time, trial time, trial time. I swear, this is like one of the most fun aspects for me, though. Part of it is that I can rest my voice, but the other part is it's just really fun to see how these, like, murders were organized. So, Monokuma made his announcement, and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist! Electric murder mystery. What the... Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive. For example, you're at a picnic and you find it a body. This is just plain creepy. Now about the reverse. No matter how great something is, if you put a smiley face, it makes it look super negative. For example, you have 100 friends. He's right, that does make it seem sad. Now then, please get on the elevator. His choice of emoticon there. I'll see you all down there. Woo, woo, woo. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the word.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone? I don't think I'm acting casual. Or, I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt about it. One of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here? That person is one of us. Down we go. Time to put an end to this. I made my way to the elevator. With every step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. I climbed into her sealed prison in total silence. We watched the doors close, and I felt it begin its sinister descent. Woo, trying time. I don't get to have to talk. Woo! The elevator lowered, uttering its two familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The door suddenly opened again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one class ranking again, or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. Deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. Deadly class trial. Yes, I'd like to save. Ooh, I'm nervous. Ah, that costs 4. Ugh. I should have talked to random people. Then I could have had this. I'll lock on 2 statements at once. That would have been so helpful. Saving one more time. Okay. Let's go.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. If you can figure out, then I'll punish.
Shut up, Monokuma.
We already know who did it.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you. I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina really seems to be sure that one of those 3 is the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that. Okay.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for
Boom.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those 3 killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all 3 of them. Does that mean one of them did it?
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all 3 of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw.
You did, Hero. You saw her. You saw her, you lying bitch.
Kira, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hero, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
What Hero said can't be right, because Sakura could have only gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. It's like when Sakura got that candy.
I'm not sure about that, Hero. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy until after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it. I mean, what I meant was... Oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. Got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
Well, we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Oof.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you were talking about with Sayaka.
Oh my god, this dumbass. This dumbass.
I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hero, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. When Kyoko found the message, it was on the magazine shelf.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Okay.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay. At the time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was destroyed.
When Sakura's body was found,
shit.
was sitting on the shelf nearby.
A bullet time battle's coming up. Fuck.
That's where Kyoko found it. After we'd begun the investigation. You weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hero. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Oof. Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Okay. Bullet time. Fuck. I hate these.